Yeah, so we're doing Uncharted.
I found a GIF a few weeks back where there's some kind of what was that? Jurassic Park game, but trying to remove some of the animations. So show this guy running on a dog. The boat was taken off to jump on it. A T-Rex was chasing him, but he's running along T-posing. Running from a T-Rex, but he was T-posing the entire time.
Excellent. If I had to sum this up, this is going to be like Tomb Raider.
I'm here off the coast
No idea if it's going to be less or worse stupid in your opinion, though.
Yes.
Legendary explorer Sir Francis Drake, who was buried at sea over 400
Wait, why does it say
years ago.
D-I-O on the side? Guys,
Are you sure
do we
you
have the
wanna
wrong
be
coffin?
Filing your ancestors' remains like that?
You make it sound so dirty. Besides, thought you didn't believe me.
Oh, so this is made by Naughty Dog as well. I'd just like to point out that his brand of swimsuit is awful.
And what do you mean as well?
Wrong, you know.
As well as what?
As well as, was it Jack and Daxter?
Yeah. That's like saying,
Empty coffin.
No, we were having a conversation.
Square Enix made Final Fantasy as well.
No, because
As well as what?
we were having a
They've
conversation.
made a lot of things.
We were having a conversation about Naughty Dog before we started because we were on the topic of the fucking M&M's game.
What? Yeah, briefly. Is that a crossword puzzle?
You devil.
It's a crossword puzzle from ancient Sumeria. You solve it and it opens the gateway to hell.
Oh please, there's Sudoku puzzles in Mass Effect Andromeda.
Wait a minute. If my show hadn't have funded this expedition, you wouldn't have...
got your story, lady.
Look, Mr. Drake, you signed a contract. I have a right to
Yeah, I know I signed a contract, but then I set fire to the paper.
Sully, we got some trouble. Hurry it up.
Okay, what's going on?
And then they hear the worst words to hear when you're out at sea. Welcome to Somali Cruises.
At least not male prisoners.
Wait, what are you talking about? Shouldn't we call the authorities or something?
Yeah, that'd be a great idea, but we don't exactly have a permit to be here.
What?
Yeah, so unless you want to end up in a Panamanian jail, we should probably handle this ourselves.
Well, what's worse?
You obviously haven't been in a Panamanian jail. Do you know how to use one of these?
Why am I thinking of
Yeah,
airplane?
it's like a camera. You just...
Oh, dear.
Sorry, have you ever been in a Turkish prison?
You are amazingly close to what actually happens in the second game. Oh dear.
How the hell they find us out here?
These guys have been tailing me for weeks. Thought I lost them.
What'd you do to piss them off?
It's kind of a long story.
These guys must be tough to just shrug off bullets like that. Not even wearing armor.
These guys don't like you much, do they?
Oh dear, it's still not as bad as we've seen before.
Well, it's nice enough for them to have, explosive barrels on their ships.
Yeah, just casually on the ships.
I mean, why bring them? Why would they need, explosive oil? Or if it's extra fuel...
Might be in case they need to blow up another ship,
Yeah, true.
like the one they're invading now.
Oh, no, you don't. All right.
You're gonna go for the End of Zoe method?
Yeah, just punch everything. Don't you just hate it when you come out to the siege, you find the corpse of an archaeologist and the coffin's empty, then you get attacked by pirates? I mean, we've all been there, right?
Is that before or after a man gets out of the coffin and tries to drink your blood and recruit you to his order?
I think it's somewhere in the middle of that process. Oh, dude, just wait. Port authorities are going to come to this boat and all they'll find is 4 undrunk cups of coffee.
Yeah. That'll be an interesting fanfic if Dio gets picked up by Somali authorities. Instead of the regular ones. Where he sets up, I know, a new world order in Somalia.
Oh, and suddenly part 6 makes more sense.
Which bit?
All of it. Just the parts involving Dio.
Hey, isn't it canon that he never actually takes bullet damage? Or he never takes a bullet. The thing is just his luck running out.
Yes.
I think that's been confirmed by the god now.
They had a similar thing in, believe it or not, Duke Nukem. You familiar with Duke Nukem Forever and the train wreck that is that game?
No.
Okay, long story short, instead of a health bar, you have an ego meter. And the idea is Duke's invincible until his ego runs out. Oh, dear, we should play that fucking train wreck at some point.
Oh, wait.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Come on! Go!
Fuck the camera, just grab the tape.
Wait, that's not how explosions work.
Yes, the authorities will never come running to this. It's the perfect crime.
Especially because they can see land. So there's probably someone on land with binoculars thinking,
Goddamn Somali pirates blowing up ships again.
Until they blew up the boat.
Carl, we getting paid enough to go out there today? No.
wait, we're getting paid for this?
Carl, why are we here? I don't know why the fuck two Somalian jailers are called Carl, but like, you know.
Oh, it's because no one can pronounce their actual names.
I don't know what an authentic Somalian name is, so we're just gonna go with Carl.
What do you say we get out of here before we attract any more attention?
Just imagine if this went different as in, look, we got a bit lost. What are you doing in Somalia? Somalia? I thought we were off the coast of Panama. You're more lost than you think. Alright. Do you know the way?
Do you know the way to Sir Francis Drake?
He faked his death, just like I
Oh
said.
dear, a ganja
He
mate.
must have been onto something big.
Yeah, well, let's just
Wait,
keep
who
that
killed
between
Captain
us.
Drake?
Oh my god, the man is killing us, man. Oh dear.
Can you imagine that as a sequel? It's just a bunch of Somali pirates in Panama looking for Francis Drake.
Oh.
So look, when Drake
Just Nolan North badly photoshopped onto a helicopter.
captured their ships, he took all their maps, their letters, their journals, and he recorded everything in this diary.
Their maps, their letters, their journals, their women, their precious metals, everything. He took everything.
Logbooks, including this one, and then swore his entire
Except he lost all to Somali pirates. He said he'll get back what's left of them when he leaves. Even the women? Especially the women.
All right, Nate, just pretend
Goddamn
we're
Somali pirates.
any of that stuff.
Wait, is that the same cigar or is he smoking multiple a day?
Climax. He must be
Probably multiple a day.
Never had any complaints.
Okay then, I'll jump to the good part, just for you.
Do you want a weird piece of cigar trivia?
What?
So you know Winston Churchill?
Yeah, he's got a cigar named after him.
Say anything else?
Yeah, but like, do you know what he used to do with his cigar?
Well, unfortunately,
Smoke him?
He used to take a finger-sized nursing needle and he'd stick it through the middle of his cigar, so that when he smoked it, the ash wouldn't fall off the ends, and like the ash from the cigar would stay connected to the cigar instead of falling down into the ashtray. And like he used it to like hypnotize people during his cabinet meetings, because they'd stare at like the cigar with the ash magically sticking to the end and just not pay attention to what the fuck he was saying.
Oh, right.
And he used it to pass a bunch of orders, which otherwise people would have objected to.
So that's what we're missing in politics today. May just needs to get a fat Churchill, smoke that, and she can pass anything.
I think Theresa May would die if she tried smoking a fat Churchill. I mean, she looks like a strong fucking wind would blow her down.
Right now.
True.
you're a real gentleman, Sully.
I know. It stinks. She'll get over it.
No, I don't care for over budget. I mean,
I don't care for over budget. We need to shoot in China for legal reasons.
But we already spent the budget going from Somalia to Panama.
no, I don't.
Then get more budget. We have to pay off lawsuits to Sparsa.
The camera crew, and I promise you
Wait,
that.
how did you end up in Somalia in the first place? You went to Panama. A long story, we drank a lot.
Wait! You have my photo booth.
With their sense of direction, they might as well be in Iceland.
The shirt, yeah.
Oh, look. I'm not as young as I used to be.
Just, they walk out of the greenery. Behold, Sully, we have reached Jerusalem. Wait, what?
How did you fall into hell just going to the fridge in the middle of the night? I'm not a very smart man.
It has been a long week.
Well, hang in there, old-timer. We're just about there.
You know, this reminds me.
Oh, dear.
I wonder if this guy has like a cigar bandolier where he just, if he smokes through one, he just picks up another.
Just like hidden underneath his fucking shirt, yeah.
Yeah, that, or it's just a shotgun bandolier he's just repurposed for cigars or something.
Hanging on every word.
That just shows, if it's true, the level of give a fuck he has.
The level of commitment to the cigar lifestyle.
Yeah, the full cigar and above lifestyle. That's the sort of man who doesn't care about cholesterol. Or anything.
Oh dear, I didn't choose the cigar lifestyle. The cigar lifestyle chose me.
We're an awful long way from England.
Oh god, we know they at least have some sense of direction, and then it turns out they're actually just in Scotland.
I was thinking Iceland, but...
Well,
I don't get it.
The densest of Scottish jungles.
Top of the mark.
yeah, according to this, we're right on top of the
maybe you're
mark.
not reading that thing.
Wait, you forgot the map the wrong way around.
No, this is the place.
Shit.
There's nothing here, Nate. Another goddamn dead end.
Easy, Sully. Just
But wait,
relax.
what if I just remove the circle from the map and draw it over here? Drake apparently, like, walking off the set with props from Lord of the Rings.
Yep. Oh, so it's a ring that's led him astray. So, Ring, where is the City of Gold?
Trying to find a bride and a bride.
You are remarkably close to the plot of the third game, believe it or not.
Just say, well, what will the ring tell him? It'll whisper, everyone thinks the City of Gold is in South Africa. Is in South America. It's actually in Africa. The Wakandans sitting on a pile of gold.
Nah,
A
it's
mountain
older
of it.
than that. 2,000 years old.
You are incorrigible. I only played the first Tomb Raider reboot, so you'll have to tell me how you think this compares to the rest of them as we go along.
Be careful up there.
Oh dear. I love games like this that make climbing look vastly easier than it fucking is in real life.
Yeah, in Tomb Raider reboot, she struggles with it a lot more because she's not superhuman. And doing all this climbing, even for an athlete, will take a toll.
Yeah, meanwhile Drake's just like unfazed by fucking everything.
Yeah, that's the main difference so far, that Lara actually looks like it's physical exercise, whereas Drake's just like, oh look guys, I'm hanging by one finger and tweeting with my other hand.
That sounds like a fucking Deadpool quote. Which is hilarious considering who's voicing Drake.
Yeah.
I'll be, in all fairness, though, this is supposed to be like a more Indiana Jones style adventure story than a realistic one. You'll enjoy the fourth game then when we get onto that one.
What a warm
Like,
and
the Uncharted games are fucking weird because as the games go on, they have less and less supernatural stuff in them.
Where's all the damn
Until you get to the fourth game and it's just a character piece about everyone reacting to each other.
good life,
Oh.
pirate.
No, it's a good thing.
No, it wasn't Drake.
Well, it's supposed to be a deconstruction of...
This out.
No, it's just like, there's no supernatural stuff, it's just like the stories about how everyone's greed's destroying them.
Oh.
Nate, I'm not looking for a lousy piece of tin. I'm up to my eyeballs in debt.
The oldish character, hair slicked back,
Really
big
count
iron.
this one.
Where have I seen this before?
Too many
Will he
bartends
tactically
to
get
live,
shot?
I guess.
Oh dear.
That and, well, just a few bad deals.
Yeah, well, I always told you to stay away from the bad guys. And the bad
And then out of his shoe, he pulls another fucking cigar.
What's that
I was thinking
supposed to
snake.
That reporter? I saw
No, the snakes are hiding in the boxes.
Alright, now see, that's why he has the shotgun bandolier. So he just like sticks for his cigars in case one of them gets wet.
Fair and love and war, kid.
be? And what if you can't tell the difference?
Then, my friend, you are in big trouble.
Arthur in Thailand.
Oh
This
my.
Spaniard sure left a lot of crap behind. Careful, Nate. That's quite a drop.
You're not kidding.
To quote the Hitman movie, what do you think of that woman over there? What, the one in the red dress? Yeah, that's not a woman.
I made a bridge. It only took me like, what, 10 seconds?
Sorry, I phased out for a second. Did you say the Hitman or the Hitman's bodyguard?
Hitman.
Okay. Agent 47.
Yes. Alright, this one was made in like the late 90s or early 2000s. Well,
I'll have to give it a look up then.
Here, let me do that.
Sorry, carry on.
But it's the same film where he bursts through someone's apartment and sees two people playing Hitman.
I'll hold it open. See if you can.
Did you ever see, while we're on the topic of Hitman, did you ever see the Brothers play Hitman back when both of them were still alive?
No.
Alright, let go.
Like, as promotion for Hitman 2, they had the Brothers play it, but like,
So Square Enix thought,
they
to appeal to the modern gamer, who's the best person we can get to represent our community to play the game? PewDiePie? I don't know. Call me Kevin? Maybe. No, the Chuckle Brothers.
No, the story gets better. Instead of just like playing the game, though, they played it in like Square Enix. They remade the entire game in live action. Like they remade the entire level in live action. The Chuckle Brothers play it, and it's really funny because they got into it. And like, there's just a bit I remember where they're shoving a guy's body into a shed after strangling him, and they start going to me to you, and it's just like that's like the grimmest Chuckle Brothers thing I've seen yet.
Put it round his neck and go to me, to you. That's it. Get him quick. Get him quick. That's it. To me. Oh yeah, got him. Put him in the shed.
It's on fire.
Yes. We don't need him anymore.
This wood's pretty dry.
Oh god, Pete forgets how to do all the puzzles.
Do you have a gun yet?
Yeah, I've got a gun. No, I need to burn the wood.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. There's a fire basket above the thing. Just shoot it down.
Oh yeah. I kept thinking I needed to get a torch and put it into that for some reason. Like, it's been like 2 years since I've played any of these games, so my memory's a bit hazy.
Yeah, just remember you do similar things in Remake of Tomb Raider and also Shadow... No, and played Shadow. Rise of Tomb Raider. I need to play Shadow at some point.
I've read the TV tropes page for it. Apparently it is pretty good. If slightly mental.
And the other games weren't?
No, this game's even more like, do you want me to give you spoilers with no context?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to play it. Can it get more crazy than... there's going to be spoilers, so spoiler alert, engineer. No! Just put the spoiler on that. Just Jesus Christ.
I think there's a ladder.
In the first game, when undead empress is haunting Iron because she can't possess anyone anymore.
Yeah. That was a fucking strange game.
And so she decides to throw a massive hissy fit which causes a massive storm.
Still not as bad as the second game.
What part? The crazy Russians?
The crazy Russians. Like, the ones in the dilapidated town who've been alive for fucking ages. Oh dear.
We're probably going to end up calling him Barry most of the time.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's actually just Barry several years later having changed his identity.
Because he can't be dealing with all the Biohazard stuff anymore. He just wants to kick back with a cigar or six.
Wants to kick back with a cigar, getting in debt to Somali pirates.
Yep. Well, how do you think he bought all these cigars? He got contacted by his Nigerian uncle, and he ended up in Somalia.
Oh dear.
Yeah, look at that. I mean,
I do love the climbing, though, as silly as it is.
I mean, he jumped diagonally with basically just one hand, pulling himself up like he weighed as much as a cat.
The order of these signs has some importance.
Can you imagine the people who built this and so how are we going to get into our temple? Well, you have to climb up all these things, press 3 different murals in the right order.
4 different murals in the right
4
order.
different murals in the right order, and then you can enter the temple. But what if we just need to get in case we've forgotten anything? Is there a back door? No. Why do we build it like this again? Good point.
Shut up, Greg. I don't know why there's a fucking ancient Aztec called Greg. Have you watched Horrible Histories?
About 15 years ago, yeah.
I'm just kind of wondering if Greg Davis was ever in that, because that would be fantastic.
Probably.
You know that won an award for Best Scat Show?
Really?
Not like Best Kid Show, like Best Scat Show Best Scat Show of that year period.
I didn't know that.
Like, it's hilarious because I think it beat Mitchell and Webb the year it won that award as well. Are you like? Do you remember Stupid Deaths?
I read a book of Silly Deaths.
Just to explain for those who don't know, there's a bit in Horrible Histories called Stupid Deaths, where it's like the Grim Reaper listens to people, tell him how they died, and he decides whether or not they get into the afterlife or not, based on how stupidly they died.
Yep.
So, like, that Greek philosopher died because a bird dropped an egg in his head.
No, it's a tortoise, wasn't it?
It changes between accounts. It's either an egg, a rock, or a tortoise, depending on the account.
Because an egg, even from a height...
if it's like a very large... Again, it changes depending on the account.
Was it carried by an African or European swallow?
Not sure. Shit. No, but, so the Grim Reaper auditions people, and, they changed it up in one of the later seasons of Horrible Histories, where they do, like, a parody of the Axe Factor. And shit. And,
Can Nathan Drake join?
It's the Grim Reaper, and he's got 2 skeletons with him that are clearly supposed to be, like, Sharon Osbourne and Louis Walsh. And they've got wigs on them. And I just remember there was this one episode where, like, the guy playing the Grim Reaper started ad-libbing, and he just goes, "Shut up, Louis," and slaps one of the skeletons.
Respectfully, Adonis.
Oh, shut up, Louis. Ooh.
Does he make one of the women grab him a coffee or something?
No, he just slapped the Louis Walsh one.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
Louis
Does
Walsh
he
is a
start
man.
to... Oh. Does he start to, I don't know, wear a lot of red, make them get coffee, while he goes off and fights crime?
You'd talk shit, but Italian Spider-Man was an excellent movie. Oh dear.
I wonder, is it canon yet?
I fucking... Did you see, like, you remember the promotional image for the Spider-Verse, which had the 6 different Spider-Men in the same room? And then people started photoshopping other stuff into it?
I think one of them was Danny DeVito.
Yeah, like, they've started photoshopping more Spider-Men into it, and, like, one of them had Italian Spider-Man photoshopped in. And it's like, that was the best one.